welcome to another video. My name is Daniel Gibson, and today we're talking about Creed, the newest movie in the Rocky franchise. That's right, they made another Rocky movie. I mean, I'm excited that they're making another Rocky movie. I absolutely am. But I'm also very scared because it's another Rocky movie. Now, I totally get it that you can do it again, possibly, but it gets difficult and more difficult every time to meet expectations. And so here's this film that's been on this genre that I truly love. This triumph of the human spirit. Creed is about Apollo Creed's son who is coming from nothing to everything, taking on his dad's name, a father he's never known, everything to build not just his own legacy, but to do his dad justice. But this dad he didn't know. All these questions, all this confusion. How's this guy's head not exploding? I don't know. Especially when he's getting punched that hard. But back to the review, guys. Back on task. So as I'm sitting here, I'm in this film, I'm excited. You come in and they build this really cool relationship. I love what they did with Apollo Creed's son's Michael B. Jordan is the actor, to what they did to build his character. Because I think it's really easy to kind of take the easy road, but they built a really dynamic character very quickly and made you care about him like very fast. I think they did this interesting job of building who he is in this world. I don't want to go much in detail or ramble on, but I really liked what they did to make his character who he is. Not only that, to show his struggle with not only just overcoming his name, but everything else, to become a great fighter and to just find his purpose in this world. And then they go over and they take this whole dynamic of him trying to figure it out, and they put it with Rocky, who is this, as we know from the last Rocky movie, he's not exactly sitting on his high throne anymore. I mean, we saw that in Rocky 5. I mean, not that we like to talk about Rocky 5, but we did more so in Rocky Balboa, the newer one that came out and everything. So here we are, and we're seeing these two characters who've fought their whole lives, really, and actually have a lot of similarities. I think what they did really well in this movie was to build a similar story, but yet still build it different. It's really hard to go into details without elaborating. But this is 100% like a Rocky movie, and I love the way they make you care about the character. Like Southpaw was probably the most recent movie trying to capture the Rocky magic, and it was a good movie, but it wasn't a great movie. But because it lacked what this movie didn't, which was every time you have to be in there and see this character grinding through, overcoming himself out of the way. And that movie had that, but you've got to have what he's doing be in just as involved in pulling you in. And this movie did it. The boxing scenes are just dynamic. They're cool. They're exciting. I mean, when I'm having trouble sitting still, but there's people next to me, so I'm bumping it. It's bad. I'm a big guy. I get in the way. And so that was so fun when you're sitting there, you're watching him, and you feel like you should be in the fight too because you're invested with this guy. The fighting scenes were awesome. They were beautifully shot. The scenes between Rocky, the dialogue, the building of these characters and what they're going through, you feel every moment of it. The romance of the movie is a little bit awkward, I would say at times, but I feel like in the same sense they kind of captured that Rocky magic a little bit, because Rocky and Adrian, it was kind of an awkward romance to say the least. I mean, come on, let's be honest. So I think maybe they were going for that a little bit, but it definitely felt a little bit like, okay guys, that's cool for you. And then, I think some of the outside characters, the other boxers and stuff, it's hard to do it. It's hard to have another Apollo Creed when you already have Creed. I don't think you want Rocky Balboa on the other side. So you didn't have that necessarily, the adversary that you totally were like, oh, I want that guy to get it right there. You do and you don't, but it's not there. And I think that's a part I was missing in the film. But all in all, guys, here's what it comes down. Parental guide. It was a boxing movie. There's a little bit of blood. There's a little bit of violence. All of that. There was a very small bit of sexual content. There was kissing. I know some people think, why do I put kissing here? I'm just letting you know what's in the movie. There was kissing. There was a minor sex scene, but it doesn't show anything. But Parental Guide, all in all, it's what you would expect, and it's better than what I expected, honestly, on the Parental Guide side for this. So that's fine. Final reviews, final thoughts, guys. Rocky Balboa is an amazing time. I think it captures the former glory. I'm excited to see what else they can do with Michael B. Jordan in the Creed role. But if they don't, I really feel like we got an awesome remake, or not remake, but an awesome passing the torch from Rocky to a new character. Rocky Balboa passed the torch to Creed. Creed gets a 7.4 on my scale, guys. Fantastic movie, one to go see in theaters. Enjoy with your family. As this Thanksgiving weekend comes up and we think about what to be thankful for, movies like this where we see somebody grinding it out and saying, no matter what, I'm going to get back up and I'm going to do what's right. For me and my family, I think that's what this movie stands for. Awesome time. Let me know in the comments down below if you're going to go see this movie. But not only that, like, Thanksgiving's here, guys. What are you thankful for? You know, God has blessed me so immensely. Multiply Media, we may not be the biggest audience out there by any means, but you know what? Multipliers, I love you guys. You're awesome. I'm so thankful for you guys. I'm so thankful for my beautiful wife who's behind the camera right now. You guys don't see her very often, but she is absolutely like my biggest supporter, and she puts up with my crazy self all the time, and this like dream to get up here and put videos up and just work our butts off all the time for you guys. So thank you for Judah and my family and just God's blessing on my life. So but let me know in the comments down below what you're thankful for this weekend and like what you're going to do. You're going to watch a movie at home, what you're going to do, what's your family tradition for Thanksgiving down below. As always, guys, my name's Daniel Gibson. This has been another video. If you like what we do, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, all that stuff, and I will see you next time. God bless.